Hello everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Gatewalkers!
Hello. They're our gates.
They're our gates, all of our gates.
Nothing but the gates.
Your gates, our gates.
What are we, communists?
Yes.
In this the year of our Lord 2024?
Look, the economy is in shambles.
Well, I mean, the
In shambles?
AD kind of puts it there so you don't have to say in the year of our Lord.
Year
It's
of
like
our
saying
king?
Chinese, it's fine.
We are part of the Commonwealth still, technically, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, that's kind of just that's what just anodoniny means. So
Anyway, we're waiting for Bill to show up. No, wait, I think he's almost here. We can't hear you, Bill, if you're trying to communicate.
blink once for you.
Also, Nikki may or may not be joining us tonight. She wants to be here, but there's some stuff going on in her life at the moment that may preclude her from being able to join us. That is why you can see her lovely picture and not necessarily hear her talking as yet. But otherwise, how is everyone?
Great.
Great?
Everything's great. Nothing is ruined.
Nothing's bad? It's all good?
Not dead yet.
I'm literally about to burn my entire work down.
Oh, that good, huh? Oh, hello.
Hey Bill,
Ray.
how you going?
Bill.
Hey, hi, hello.
Save us.
So we're burning down a place of employment?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to be flying out to Australia to help you guys with that, and then I'll
It's
get
even-
back from Australia.
It's gonna be great. A charity.
I gotta do the reverse of Nick.
It's absolutely going to be a sin.
Oh, look. It's better than burning down my old place of work, because if you burn down my old place of work, it would probably level an entire city block.
Yes, it was a gas
Challenge
station.
accepted, Matt. That sounds like a fucking good time.
I mean, I like some of the people in that neighborhood.
So
I
we
worked
warned
there
them
for
ahead
long
of
enough.
time.
But the only one who can redeem the stream, I don't
me.
even know. Oh, okay. No,
I'll take it.
no,
No,
that's Dragon Friend.
No. The Redeemer Champion.
Oh, okay.
God.
So they're all riddles. I get it now.
They're not even riddles.
They're very straightforward. I just took that very literally, and I'll happily take 3 hero points.
I'm not
But
looking forward
that's
to my
definitely
thing
for
where it
Antara.
requires you to think. That's gonna be bad.
Maybe
Oh,
that's
hang
bad.
on.
It'll be fine.
Are we expected to think here? Because I might be out.
You might be out.
You're an
Yeah.
investigator.
That sounds too hard.
Yeah,
You literally have a think button.
It's actually think. I got it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think he's only ever got it once, but still.
No, he's got it a couple of times. It's just only been a natural 20 once, I think.
He gets it like
Nah.
30% of the time.
Once a session.
Alright,
Yeah.
go.
Good night.
Have a good sleeps.
Thinking is hot, though. That is very true. It could be me, who
It's
was
really
pretty
not.
much spent the entire day writing, and now is going to spend the entire evening GMing. This is going to be great.
That's fine.
It's
Whose fault is that?
Me. I spent all day making an arch.
Can you continue that?
It goes up and then it does a big curve, like a full 180, and then goes back down again.
Like, did you build an arch or did you design an arch?
Why?
Did you just draw an
then
arch?
the other. It's got runes in it. It's pretty cool.
It's an arch nemesis. Wonderful. Thank you, Ninja.
well,
Ninzard, I give you a hero point. You can wrestle it from whatever GM you want. Tell them that I give it to you, and they can go fuck themselves if they say no.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're the GM, use it on the players. You have all the say.
See, look, I'm going to do a little bit of a flex here. I have a Pathfinder
Netflix.
first edition rulebook signed by Jason Bullman.
Oh.
And in the front of it, he has written a little like checkbox, good for one bag of holding type 1.
Oh,
Every
neat.
GM I asked whether they would honor it, not a single one did.
Wow.
Rude.
Oh look, I've done my GM factor today. For the evening,
Mhm.
whichever. I do have
And
Well
another
well
one.
done. Got in worth.
Heck,
Bloody
I mean,
Nelly.
I would have honored it. I mean, a bag holding tier 1. That's
Ooh.
not even that great of an item.
Oh look, I had some
25,000
GMs.
gold though.
I'd have the stipulation of, hey, you can't,
Oh, sorry, 2,500. My bad.
because that would put the things in shambles. But
Yeah.
yeah, you can't
absolutely.
sell
But, like,
it.
Who
But
would sell a bag of holding?
someone who wants 20 plus 1 weapon.
You fill it with explosives, sell it to the guy, and then come back later to the crater.
Because
I'm just
yeah,
I can get more value out of a bag of holding than if I had sold it.
Have you never reverse pickpocketed someone? Exactly, dog.
I mean, I played Fallout 3.
Lit dynamite.
it's called a
in the
grenade.
Anyway, who wants to go first with the introductions?
I thought you already did.
Felix, you can go first.
Hi there, I'm Nick. I play the elven fighter Felix von Fabra. My special little speech today. One of Felix's prized possessions as a child was a small brass bell in the shape of a mouse, and had a particular sound to it. It's currently sitting at his home in the ambassadorial section of the Orcish lands where he used to live. He received it as a child when his parents and siblings and all that used to go on grand adventures, traveling the world, seeing new sights, and they came across a small group of particularly strange islands, and this one was known as Nong Ning Nang, where all the mice go clang.
Get out. Get out.
And you just can't catch them when they do.
Banned. Banned. Jail for you.
My work here is done.
A million years jail. Ah,
See, that's actually kind of funny. Not that I actually know what that's about. Thanks for the Sparks notes.
Anytime, but
Ooh. Ah.
there we go.
I made him a promise.
Fantastic. That is Peak Australia. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Have you ever felt like this?
Well, strange things have happened when going
Shut up,
around with
Hello, I am Bill. I play Kristoff, the undead investigator. I'm TS Crooney in chat. And after pestering some of the regular visitors for fun facts, because I like to outsource my work, eventually managed to formulate Kristoff really desire, like he really enjoys making things. Obviously he makes things, and he really enjoys specifically making shoes, like fashion shoes. But he is somewhat limited in that he's, as we've previously mentioned, like cloven hoofed feet are not really standard. They're quite unique. He had made shoes for all of the other compost beings at the lighthouse, and then set off on his travels to find people that might match similar his feet to make more shoes for them. And then things went sideways, and here he is.
It is sounding like his backstory is a little cobbled together.
Is he a Cinderella?
Yes. Yes, that's true. Yes, he is the pumpkin in that story.
I mean,
Better than James Corden.
it's kind of obvious. Have you seen Composter's Head?
Yeah, the story was just from a long time ago.
Oh god.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Oh my god, I actually have a picture of Compostopher in real life now that I think about it. I will dig it up and put it in the Gatewalkers discussion for anyone that wants to jump onto Discord. If you're not already on Discord,
I have
there's
never
a link
been
in
more
there
scared of checking a Discord more in my life.
Look, it can't be worse than the hot dog kettle.
oh, don't start it again.
But, well, Veliana.
Hello, I am Andrew. I play Veliana Scordata, the human reflection witch. I am J-Reach in chat. And Veliana's fun fact for this week is the thrilling conclusion to the 4-part tragic backstory trademark. And so, continuing off the last time where we found out that she helped facilitate dates for Veliana Prime, it was on one such a date that the city of Westcrown was actually invaded by the Glorious Reclamation. If you want to see more about that, you guys can look up the adventure path, Howl's Vengeance, because that's where that happens in. So during the invasion, Veliana Prime was slain, and our Veliana was captured in prison along with all of the other surviving nobles, because they were the nobles were thought to be Thrune loyalists, and the Glorious Reclamation was against Thrune. She would be eventually set free when Thrune agents reclaimed the city, also as Hell's Vengeance. But her parents, knowing that Veliana Prime had died, disowned her and cast her aside.
Oh.
Well, that's a sad backstory for her.
That ties together a whole bunch of fun little things.
So Veliana Prime and like Veliana that we interact with, you know, the like mirror version of. Did other nobles have similar situations?
I probably because Veliana was she was brought forward as a contingency of having their daughter live through the turmoil that was Council of Thieves AP. So it's likely that other noble families had other contingencies set in place because of that turmoil. Whether that was paying for magic spell for a reflection, or simulacra, or just straight up just resurrection spells.
There's a lot of ways. It's a magical world.
Yeah.
And finally, hello, my name is Matthew, also known as Obscura, and a few other things depending on where you have known or met me from. I'm Tabletop Obscura in the chat. And I am the GM for this wonderful, wonderful channel. The avatar that you see up front there with the lovely purple eye is my best friend. Well, one of my best friends, Deaton.
Wow, dang.
But I'm allowed to have multiple best friends. It's a thing. But, although I already kind of have my GM fun fact, the other GM kind of fun fact, I guess, is I had to actually shorten the title for tonight because the whole thing wouldn't actually fit. The full title for tonight's session is The Maiden, the Lich, and the Elfgate.
Haha.
The Maiden, the Lich, and what?
The Elfgate.
The Elf.
So, Kristoff is Jesus.
And we're switching over to
well-
the map.
Oh wait, no, the Maiden would be. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, don't
Too many
think about it
pieces,
too
that's the
hard.
problem.
C.S. Lewis certainly didn't.
That's fine.
I
Fire to the dead
understand.
man.
I understand why they skipped the first book, like the first couple books, before hopping into the movie.
Because they were super weird.
Because that first novel was a trip.
Like, so much.
It's
Like,
short, but I was.
whew.
I for a little bit there, I thought I should be reading it high, just to maybe get more.
The Pandora of the Switch. Oh, that's too good. But where last we left our heroes, because I do kind of want to speed this up a little bit. They had just finished returning from the She Who Walks Through Seasons, a ancient forest demigod or deity, and from upon her brow they managed to get some sacred water. And with that sacred water, they were able to lift the curse off the Shade Weaver key, thus purifying it and making it potentially good for use. Now, Alil has suggested that she might have a way to get you all back home, but you're going to have to wait for the planetary's alignment to kind of happen. But until then, she's all suggested that you meet and talk with her friend Kristoff, the Astrologer, who happens to be a Lich on the dead planet Eox. But it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And how do we get there again?
he says, well, it's actually pretty simple. I can open a gateway to there. We just kind of have to organize an appointment and everything else, because he's pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Does he have a secretary, a clerical staff of some sort that we can book a meeting with?
No, I can't imagine a lich would have clerical stuff. That's sort of.
Good point. That's
Um,
dangerous.
Well, it depends. It could be Ogathoan.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it doesn't work for the joke, so.
No.
Also, I'm pretty sure he worships Desna.
Huh.
There you go.
I mean, just quietly, a lot of astrologers do. But, no, it's more a case of when are all of you ready to go? Like,
Well, I was hoping to stop by your blacksmith at some stage. If that's at all possible before we head out.
I mean, that's easy done.
Radical.
The Star Ones here have a pretty good blacksmith, as I understand it.
I am finger gunning my way down the hallway.
I assume this is like the next morning after Valiana and Felix got shit faced in the tavern.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Cool.
So yes, you may press your I have slept buttons, as the case may be.
And now.
Spell prep.
Otherwise, as long as I got a couple of hours to kind of let him know and prepare, then we can make it happen as soon as you're ready. Time zones being what they are, with different planetary bodies, it's kind of like we kind of just have to make do.
The liches sleep.
You know, it's come up in conversation.
Good answer.
as far as I'm aware, Eox doesn't have an atmosphere, so I imagine when it's day, it's really day, and when it's night, it's really night.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's gonna be hard to read the vibe on this guy.
Why is that?
No atmosphere.
I mean, I kind of walked into that one, didn't I?
Yeah.
But yeah, just let me know when you're ready to go, and I'll get everything organized, and you can all kind of just take off.
Well, I think we're gonna go to the blacksmith.
The blacksmith? Well, you all have fun with that.
Oh, we shall.
Felix!
Hello.
You're going to see the blacksmith for the Star Wardens.
Yep.
The blacksmith in question, elven gentleman, middle-aged would be the best way to probably put it. One arm is silver, like completely silver from the shoulder.
What ho, my fine fellow?
Afternoon, or morning, I should say.
I'm entirely confused myself.
Yeah.
I have this +1 striking short sword. I would like those runes transferred to my great sword, if that is at all possible, please and thank you.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Come back in an hour, I guess.
Done and done.
Composter, did you need any assistance from the blacksmith?
No, I don't think so. I have pocket loads full of potions. I will attempt to try and learn how to make one of them.
Alright. This will be a crafting
craft
chip?
a formula. Yeah, I will try. I guess this bear skin potion first. I'll give you a crafting check. I don't think I did it.
Did you want to reroll that? You all had a hero point.
Oh, we have two.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. With hero point, yeah.
Yeah.
That's better.
That is much
Yes,
better.
I believe the cost is the DC.
Or at least the difficulty of it. But with a couple of hours work, you are able to reverse engineer the recipe for it. And you may add the
Excellent.
Bogskin potion to your list of potions known.
Yep. And I assume it consumes that in learning it, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
I believe there's a specific alchemy thing that's like, nah, you don't use it. You're an alchemist, you're good at this.
Yeah.
It's
Easy.
the silver rendition of Mama Said.
It's a banana god thing.
Oh. I don't get that reference.
Never mind, I can't learn that.
Too high level?
It's not alchemy. I'll do this one, I guess. Yeah.
I'm not gonna make you re-roll for it. You can just add it to your list. You're good to go.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
You're right. It's a weird delineation. I understand why it's there, but sometimes it just throws me.
Yep.
I guess it did.
Yeah.
Something like Barkskin would have to be a mutagen or something, but ugh. Viliana, are you doing any last minute preparations?
Sure. I realized that we've broken the curse, so I don't need to hold on to these, so I can sell that for 14 gold.
Yeah. Unless you want to
Turn
keep
them
them for
into
your
their
own.
library.
Unless you want to keep them for your own purposes.
Like I'd like to, but we're also broke. And I have a feeling that they're probably not going to come up again.
Okay.
I mean, if they are like,
Sorry, I'm just making you second guess yourself.
yeah, I mean, I have 2 gold. I've had 2 gold since we started the campaign.
You've gotten items and things, though. But no, if you want, you can sell them to the local library. They will be more than happy to add them to their collection.
Yeah. They're such cool books, but it's like I'm not going around making spells or anything. So
There's a whole emerald in our party stash. You could hawk that for 40 gold.
oh yeah,
Or eat it.
Yeah,
that's actually
Or eat.
it's actually a good point. We can. It is not only 1, but 2 whole emeralds.
I mean, you
Oh,
can
really?
grind
Oh,
up,
there you go.
You can grind up both of those and have them for breakfast or lunch.
Yeah, well, they become 40 in total. They're just worth 20. So
But
I mean, yeah, we can sell those, and we can each grab 10 GP.
I'm not hearing a dispute. All right.
Yeah,
Do you need me to do anything, or are you?
just remove it from the stash and probably add 10 gold to Nikki's sheet.
Because otherwise, someone will forget. That someone will probably be me.
Yeah, because we don't have any
So add 10.
permission to alter the stash.
I have added 10.
Yeah, I've added 10 to myself as well.
Very good.
And we're removing the emeralds. They have been removed.
Yeah.
Like, even looking at the party sheet, you're pretty good for like gold value. It's just you don't have any like liquid cash. Well, you do now, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so, where am I? Looking for spells. So I'll probably pick up a couple spells. Yeah, okay. So I have 10 gold. Might as well just eat the 10 gold right away. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
We want to carry it around all day? Jeez. it's
Exactly.
heavy. Heavy, right? Like,
Yeah, because I can pick up a 1st and 2nd level spell.
neat.
Do it, 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 do it.
Holy Matt.
What?
No, I don't want to. You're too excited about that. I'm scared.
Look, one of my favorite characters of all time is Tiny Tina, so any opportunity I get to channel that, it's beautiful.
That's fair.
Also, I'm eager to send you to a dead world.
Okay. Yeah, my two spells that I'm picking up are Grim Tendrils, because that just saves me something later. And because of Matt's glee in saying Dead World, I'm gonna pick up Restoration.
Just in case? What, you think I'm gonna drop that drained on you already? You're only 3rd level.
I can't even cure the drained condition. That requires me requires a 4th level slot, my dude.
Oh, well. Well, that's gonna make
No.
some of the encounters in this adventure a little bit awkward then.
I was looking at the enfeebled, but now I'm just crying. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe this spell. Yeah, know what? Screw Restoration. Who needs that? I'll pick up Mimic Undead.
Oh, nice.
Alright. I can dig it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm practically the face of the party with how much I talk. And sometimes, I mean, Felix is also pretty good talking, and Phosphor
Yeah, no, it's
talks
pretty,
us into holes.
like a
Yeah,
good
so
talking is
I'll
pretty
spend 2
shared.
hours. Eat Mimic Undead and eat Grim Tendrils.
See, I just want to see like a witch archetype where it's the witch that has to eat the scrolls, and the familiar just kind of stands back and watches. The familiar's just kind of like, this feels weird, but okay.
No, get us a witch class archetype that eschews the familiar and like doubles down to like hag stuff.
I have
So
considered it.
So yeah, because you got some of the stuff there, like the claws and hair and such, but I mean that doesn't feel the greatest on a witch at times.
Look, it's no real secret. I'm currently working on a magic book, and it is one of the things that got written down as a note to kind of look into. Same with the coven thing, but that's for later.
Yeah. No, that sounds cool. Not gonna lie, like, can it, like really double down into that aspect of witches, because like it's not too much there at the moment.
Well, you can add those spells to your spell list as they get
Already
known.
done, and that was 10 gold, so
Easy done. The witchy.
Easy gone.
The jaw unhinged like a snake. It was terrifying.
yeah. And
The improvements are done to your sword as well, Felix,
Radical.
and in pretty short order. You weren't asking for a big job, just a transference of ruins, which only takes like an hour or two either way.
Perfect.
yeah. Realize I grabbed that spell. Could I have done that last night?
Sure.
Cool. Just rolled up there drunk and got it done. Cool. Because I want to use Mimic Undead
Oh, okay.
this session. And it's like, I've already prepared my spells for the day.
Look, as a GM, I tend to be pretty flexible on when is the time where you prep your spells.
Cool.
I get the feeling that if you're just kind of in your downtime, you're not going to spend the first hour of your day every day being like, I'm going to prepare all the things. Hello,
Yeah,
Raiders!
especially since
How are
Valiana
you
was definitely hungover. So that was not her first act of the day.
all? Yeah, well, I mean,
Or her
care of
10th.
the dog, recovering, all that other fun stuff.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, all things fantasy. You're actually in a good time. We've only just kind of started the session.
Yeah, we're getting through prep.
Yeah, doing some shopping, and then we're going off to meet a lich on a atmosphereless planet. You know,
Dead World.
I was really thinking, we're gonna go meet a Lich on our favorite rocket ship. Little Einsteins.
No rocket ships in this campaign, I'm sorry. That is a different campaign entirely.
Not in the playtest either. So, from what I've heard.
Wow, that's a deep cut. But with all your preparations done and ready, Aleo will find all of you and say, "Hey, I've got everything organized for Kristoff. Apparently he's got a meeting this afternoon, and it's a pretty important one, but he can set aside a couple of hours for you."
Neat. That's very nice of him.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, he's doing this as a personal favor to me as well, so please be nice.
Understood.
Try not to stare, I guess. I don't know what the protocol is here.
Why did you say that? Why would you say that?
Because he doesn't look like us, okay?
Does he look like me?
A lot less goopy. Is goopy the right word? I hope it is.
I've been called Goopy before.
Luckily, I always act with dignity, so let's go.
Well, she leads you through the main compound for the city, through to where they house more of the gates where you would assume would be in more regular use. Like one is clearly labeled as the passageway to the city of El. It is currently empty and disused. But there's also various other like gateways to other planets. And one of them is clearly labeled Eox. And for those who can speak Elven, or Lushuntan, which I'm going to guess most people can't, you will see many different runes and symbols across the gate, pretty much warning people from, going through the gate to Eox.
That there's no atmosphere, etc.
Etc. Yeah.
Do we have like provisions for that? What's a plan for that? Do you all need to breathe?
Yes. I believe that's why we have we're given potions of water breathing.
Is that gonna do it? Targets can breathe underwater.
What is space if not an ocean? I mean, every space there's spaceships. It is then within you got a navy, a space navy.
Yep.
So, and yeah.
Alil goes.
I mean, that's conclusive. That makes it water.
Yeah, and so with that, modern spacesuits are very heavily inspired by the ancient diving suits.
Yep, big diving bells.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's done it. So we've got. How long does a potion of water breathing last? A minute, or is it an hour?
It's an hour.
Okay.
Alil will go. Kristoff has it handled.
Oh, wonderful.
He has cast a water around the area that should make it breathable.
Oh, water around the area. Sounds good.
Yes, he's just cast an aura of water breathing on the entire area. That
you
should
said
work, right?
aura. It sounded like you said water.
Water.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He cast a water around the area. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just got a cup and sort of splashed it about, and he was like, "That'll do."
Yeah, they're fish people, right? That sounds about right. I've seen.
What do people breathe again? Water. Yeah,
Definitely water. This gets in water.
And breathe.
He looked through his telescope, saw Galarian, zoomed right in, and it's like, oh yes, they're all Azurketi. Let's go.
Alil will start messing around with the gate, getting it ready to go. Eventually, it does fire up, and we get the cool little portal effect.
Sweet.
She goes, "Look, I've been to Eox a couple of times. It can get a little bit cold. Try to breathe naturally. Try not to overthink it.
And don't stare."
But I'm going to be real with you. I wasn't thinking about my breathing until you brought up breathing naturally, so thanks.
Everyone in chat, welcome to manual breathing.
You are now aware of your tongue.
Yeah.
Cool.
Viewer rate just dropped.
Welcome in, Raiders. All right.
Normally we're not this bad, but we really are.
We can be.
Yeah, one of us is missing.
Well. The trip through the gate is kind of pleasant, actually. You do get the feeling of kind of it being pulled, but now this isn't your first time for one of these gates, and you're starting to get used to it.
Neat.
But waiting on the other side of the gate is this gentleman.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He says, "Hello! Welcome to EOX! It is a pleasure
Hi.
to meet you all.
That's the accent you're going for, huh?
I don't
Yep.
know what you're talking
Let it ride.
about."
I love it.
No, that's fine.
Indeed, hello.
But my name is Kristoff the Astrologer. I will be your guide
Oh.
and your companion, I guess, advisor while you're here.
Yeah, cool. Thank you for meeting us at the gate.
Well, it'd be kind of rude to, not. But this is where we're going. And he will gesture behind him to a grand observatory. And I'm going to have to remove a lot of walls very quickly.
Way to go.
All right, we could just run up there real quick and no, that didn't work.
No, there's lots of walls. But
Fair.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that is.
Is this
I found the water to breathe.
Shepeku or
This is the Chepeku map.
yeah, yep,
Oh,
yeah, it's very cool. I like it.
it's an atmosphere.
Yeah, explain this, truthers.
Yeah.
Also,
Yes. How
this
would the clouds flutter in the breeze?
yeah, this is obviously flat. Like, come on, this is a 2D image.
Yeah.
The world's flat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just like flags don't flutter in the wind on the moon.
Mm-hmm. But no, it's very
Kristoff
cool
will,
map. Oh.
Kristoff will say, "Oh no, look, if you're feeling a breeze or a wind while you're here, that's a very bad thing."
That's just death.
Love that.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's the damned souls.
He does the wiggly hand motion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I looked up some things about EOX this afternoon just to refresh my mind, and it's like, oh wow, this really is a bad place.
Should we get inside? I think we should get inside. Yeah, let's get inside. Okay, let's get inside. Crowd says.
All right, well, just follow me, and he'll start taking you up the mini steps and everything else like that.
I've played this minigame in Final Fantasy before.
So, is there any advantage to being in this place for astrology, rather than like Castrovel or something? Like, what? Why are you? Why are you here?
Oh, one, this isn't my observatory anymore. It hasn't been for a very long time.
Whose is it?
It is-
Presumably all the ice.
it's mostly abandoned now.
Okay.
To answer your question, though, the main advantage is no atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, that makes perfect sense.
Look,
Yeah,
I've been an astrologer for a very long time. I was an astrologer before, like when we had an atmosphere, and after we had an atmosphere. It's a lot easier now. Not to say that I wouldn't
So
like
there was
atmosphere
an
back-
atmosphere. There was an atmosphere here before.
Yes.
Why isn't there any more?
I'm not a part of the military-industrial complex. But to put it simply, we had a disagreement with a neighboring planet.
Oh, I see. Okay. and now you have no atmosphere.
So did they
Correct.
just like burn it off or something?
You know how you cast some spells that you're not quite prepared to cast, and there's a little bit of like a backfire? That's kind of what happened.
I'd say yes, but the GM doesn't let me do that.
That's mostly because it's not really built into the system, and the system presumes by level 1 you've already gone through that stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Shout
where's
out to all
pushing
the
yourself to
Shadowrun
cast
fans.
that one higher rank spell?
That one higher.
You just don't have just yet.
Just moving people around before I activate this one.
So
Haste in my spellbook. Why can't I just push myself and take a consequence to
if
cast?
this place is abandoned, is there? Are we in danger at all? Have like?
Oh, this, like I said, this place is abandoned. Also, I've put various systems up to prevent anyone from really interrupting what you're doing here. Speaking of, you have about the wards will last 4 hours, and in that time, you close the gate.
Matt, you're robo.
I've got
Getting a bit stuttery, Matt. Did you open something that's chewing your CPU?
I mean, it could be Windows. Am I back yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
not really.
Not really.
Atmosphere of Eox. How bad?
No.
No. And the last couple times it started off good, and you got like 3 words in, and then it sounded like you were firing a machine gun.
Alright, 1 second. 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Stream, can you hear me fine, or is this just a Discord thing?
Oh, we were not
Alright.
plotting anything, I swear.
No, nothing?
So, thanks, Nick, for jumping in as interim GM there. And I've just finished, as you requested, leveling to level 20. So I guess we can continue on now.
You can just beat up Kristoff, it's fine. How am I sounding now?
Mhm.
Is this a,
Really
actually...
good.
Yeah, Discord
Yeah, we can
problem.
hear you.
Cool. Cool! Love that. But, Kristoff says, yeah. So the wards that I have placed on the area will last about 4 hours. I have an appointment that I need to get to in about 2 hours, hence the regalia that I'm currently wearing. But I can stick around here for the time being, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to ask me any further questions or otherwise.
Yes, we have many questions to ask. Thank you.
But, otherwise...
We would like to know about this Blackfrost. Okay.
getting straight
Chris,
to
I'm
it
like,
then.
yeah, questions? Good. I'm fucking off now.
So this was known or is known as the Blackfrost Observatory. It was where the Blackfrost
Ow.
was.
You're gone again.
Really? Discord, come on.
Ugh.
All right. How about
Oh.
now?
Nice. Thank you for subscribing, the Sabotender.
Thank you
I
for
hope you're
the
thoroughly
subscription.
enjoying our technical difficulties.
God. Chat, am I coming through okay on stream,
Cactus is pretty cool.
or is this literally just a Discord problem? Help me.
Chad said, dying, we can hear you fine again.
It's happening on stream too. Oh god. Does that mean my mic's going? I sound okay at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could be a connection issue.
See, my
Via bandwidth.
kilobytes aren't dropping at all.
We're
Okay.
coming into you, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
It breaks up for us too, but it sounds fine whenever you ask. Cool. That's great.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
good now.
I'm good now? Okay, cool. Love that.
Yeah. Can't wait till you go back into a box text and just die again.
Maybe it's the accent.
The accent.
Is it the accent? I
I'll
hope
do it.
not. I hope it's not the accent. The video broadcast just... Wait, really? It is?
Definitely is.
Matt, it is the accent.
No, I think it's just a coincidence. But it
Sure.
definitely clicked out when you said that.
When
Anyway,
things line up.
Yeah.
this is the research portion for this adventure. Boon's cringing. It's inside. Where you'll be able to investigate the Blackfrost Observatory. Kristoff will inform you that this was the observatory where the phenomenon was first discovered.
First discovered here in this observatory. Yep.
For chat, investigation portion, and this is where it was first discovered. That's what we got from that. So,
Well,
Otherwise, as long as I'm coming through okay.
Not
You
really,
have-
no.
Alright, 1 second. Because I have a feeling I might be doing this.
oh man. I would
Yeah.
like to, pursuant onto my lead of the Blackfrost, obviously.
Video.
What else can we do?
Hey, Villian. You know,
yes.
engraving.
Engraving.
Yeah, mostly, you know, your dragon, I mean. Probably more than you.
Oh, how good's he at engraving?
Sure.
Slightly worse than me.
Okay, so let's go back to you
Because
then.
engraving really sounds like crafting to me, and we're not trained in either.
Hmm.
Now, if you're asking, I haven't really done engraving before. Calligraphy, on the other hand,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see,
Calligraphy.
that's kind
Society.
of more where I'm going, but like, if it was really hard calligraphy into an item.
Is it sort of like writing
that-
lines, but just over the top of itself, over and over again?
well, I mean,
Magically.
I could do the like a stencil, and Compostiva could do the chipping away.
I'm gonna take my sword out. So, it's magic now, and it's kind of
I see
a
that.
thing where if a weapon becomes magical, it gets a name.
Hmm.
Would
Heard
be
about
really
this.
funny if I had dispel magic and said, "Oh, is it? No, it isn't."
Oh, that sword would have been going in somewhere. Yes.
You are at the moment.
Yes, for now. We shall see.
Classic.
Oh. Thank you for stopping in, Subattender. Have a good one. Enjoy your game.
Enjoy. Been fun. Yeah.
Yeah, not a single stutter. We love it.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Do you know how to drive the telescope? Oh. I see. Well, I guess we get to look at whatever it was looking at last, right?
You're one of the experts in regards to Soyo, right?
Oh, Matt is
All
muted
right.
on stream end.
You should be able to hear me now, stream. Thank you, Ninzar, for
Oh.
pointing that out to me.
Change
I've already done it.
your mic input in OBS.
Yeah, that.
Sweet. There was many felicitations to.
That we can go to the
Oh,
west.
they've probably gone to
Yeah.
their game now. Oh, well.
Yeah, there's a library to the west, essentially, with things, and then there's a telescope frozen upstairs, pointing in a direction.
Theoretically, in the direction where the Blackfrost originally came from as well.
But
So that not only did it originate here in the tower, but it like originated in the library.
No, it's... Oh, we first spotted something coming from beyond the veil. We spotted it, and it just seemed to
Oh, like
pick up our
you
spot.
spotted it in the telescope.
Yes.
Okay. I understand. I'm sorry.
but Kristoff, you're an expert in regards to Soyo, right?
Yeah. Unfortunate expert, yes.
What can you tell us about it?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Alrighty.
Because Antara is currently not here, I've dropped the thresholds for some of these. But while you're doing that diplomacy check, what is everyone else doing? Combustifer?
No.
Gonna re-roll that one?
I guess I'm going to head over towards this library space.
16's better than a natural 1, but
It's
I feel
very
like
true.
that's not a success, so...
Well, you begin interviewing Kristoff and talking to him about his history and some of his work with the Blackfrost. Compostifer and Felix. For the most part,
Hi.
ice has taken over this entire area. As you can obviously see.
Fucking ice.
But through the ice, you can see a couple of things. There are various diaries and books that are open. Also, you can see bodies frozen in the ice.
Ow.
Plastic.
Why is this library so pointy?
Yes. Do you have any way that we could get rid of some of this ice, maybe?
I'm glad you asked.
If you want to... Athletics? Yearning Asunder? That's what you called your sword?
A bit to the point there, eh, Felix?
I have, yes.
Well, that will be a critical success for clearing your way.
Is that a crit? Hell yeah.
As you shatter chunks of the ice? Yes. Well, because you've done that, I have to grab a picture super quickly.
Fantastic. Manuscripts. Ooh. Who's
Not
this
moving,
guy?
but frozen
This
within
friendly friend.
frozen
not
within
friend-shaped.
the ice are several bodies. Most of them kind of look very similar to this. Through the ice, the proper ice, sections of their bodies seem broken and kind of freeze in like this black frost. Hence, the name of what you're investigating here.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, Veliana. You're
The
talking
Black
Very
Frost.
same.
Yep.
The very same.
You're talking to Kristoff Veliana, and he goes, well, I believe it is time to probably show you, rather than simply tell you. He takes you over to what looks to be a solid wall, and running his hand across the surface, you see various runes start to glow as the wall begins to kind of open up, revealing an observation window.
You were wanting to. You have to name.
Oh, we're getting choppiness from the other side now.
You sword
Nice
now, but it's
calligraphy
magical.
of that.
Listen,
along with
I can
Mm.
attempt to just. I'm assuming I failed, so I'm just gonna, because that's a 16. We're level 3. That feels just prior to the threshold. So I'm more interested about what's going on in the library right now. Well, I can. Instead, I did the calligraphy. Yes, welcome back.
Sorry everyone, Discord's actually the issue at the moment.
Probably, yeah.
Because I think it's coming through, I'm just all of a sudden getting everything from your end all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, that happened. That happened to Jules. What, like last week? Not on stream, but
Like,
Mm.
everything
In
seems
general.
fine now,
Give it a
but
restart.
I'm just gonna give Discord a quick restart. The stream won't drop, Discord will, because,
Yeah.
it does
So-
that thing. Thankfully, Discord is pretty easy to set up and turn on and all that other fun stuff. But hey, all the preparation I did for this evening, you can't prepare for everything. We're connecting. We're connecting.
A mixture of Orcish and Elven runes.
well, I don't know. Orcish, I do know Elven and Draconic.
All
Probably.
right.
Use that to.
I could write out the Orcish runes. I could write out the Elven runes as well. And then you could calligraphy them, and then Compostifer could craft them. Could be a whole thing.
I love that you two are having this discussion about calligraphy.
3. 'Cause,
3,
like I
yeah.
said, I'm assuming I failed, so I started asking Kristoff some questions, but I'm more focused on their conversation.
Oh no! Look, Felix saved your bacon with the critical success there, and it
Gotcha.
wasn't a critical failure on your behalf. But I'm just kind of making sure that I'm solid. I'm hearing everyone. Check 1 2.
Yeah, you good for the moment.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm
From
not
the
getting
other
like clumps of
side.
speeches all at once.
Pathfinder FM.
God.
Excellent.
Well, Kristoff will say, well, I believe it's time that I show you. And he will take you over to a closed observatory window, and kind of running his hand over the surface, it will open, revealing a canyon beyond. But as you kind of look through it, you notice that it's not so much a canyon as it is a crater. Perfectly round and even. When the Blackfrost was first discovered, we understood the dangers. But we also found that in small amounts it could manifest strange supernatural abilities. That is to say, we sought to study it further. So we united for the first time in thousands of years and built a facility dedicated to the study of the Blackfrost. Now, as you'd expect, things were fine to begin with, and we discovered much. It's completely alien to us, and truly something from beyond the void, beyond the veil. And through studying it, we were able to develop new spells, but much like the cold, it snuck up on us. What began as small things, like a chilly breeze, becomes much larger, like a blizzard, and you find yourself frozen. We realized this far too late, and in an effort to stop it from taking all of Eox, we dropped what you would call a sphere of annihilation on the facility. It was foolish of us to think that would stop something from beyond the veil. Though, I will never forget the sight of something that can unravel the very threads of existence, be frozen solid and reduced to nothing but frozen dust. But this was the result. And I think we will be forever indebted to the Elves of Castrovel for stepping in and fixing the mess for us.
That was a lot of information all at once. And my note-taking skills hate you. I got 2 sentences out of that before you were gone.
I know we're not part of the conversation, but there's a point where Felix just turns to composter. Remind me to make fun of Veliana for something. I'm not sure.
Christopher shrugs and nods, like, yeah. Okay, that seems like a reasonable request. Okay, I can do this.
Study him.
Yep, you good?
He snuck up on them.
Yes. He's kind of alluding to the fact that some of the effects of the Black Frost snuck up on them, and before they knew it, they were kind of devastated by it. Or at least something really bad happened.
And then they used the Spear of Annihilation
On the facility.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. In hopes that it wouldn't spread, but it
Yeah.
ish.
It kind of worked.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen this observatory?
Yeah.
Unless this observatory, because I assume the facility is the crater
Correct.
and not.
Yeah, the facility's gone, right?
Oh, it is very much
The
gone.
observatory was just sort of at the edge of it.
Exactly. And it was kind of left here as a warning to not do it again.
And this ice is not a problem.
Not that I'm aware of. It has been inert for a very long time.
And the warning: the crater or the observatory,
Uh,
which was left as the warning.
the observatory was left as the warning.
Observatory. Yeah, context clues. Made it a little bit difficult in that conversation.
No, that's fine. I don't get company too much, so yeah,
Cool.
I tend to rush through things.
Yes. No worries. No worries. We all get excited regarding research at times, our passions. I can go on and on about all the different kinds of chilaxian wine, for example.
Is he?
Imposter yells from the other room. Don't get Veliana started on chilaxian wines.
I will be the first to admit it's been a very long time since I've imbibed any alcohol whatsoever. I don't have the constitution for it anymore.
Well, I mean, you can't get drunk off it any longer, so you can just keep on going.
Not of the normal stuff,
Truly
no.
enjoy it to its fullest. Exactly.
Alright.
And I mean, yeah.
Uh,
No, I got nothing.
that's 1 hour down. What are people doing? You have Kristoff for another hour, so you can continue to interview him if you like. Otherwise, you can continue going through the diaries. Someone can check out the telescope if they like.
Yeah.
Or, if you really want, you can get a further
That's
examination
probably
on the
what we do.
remnants.
Like the crater.
No, the body's in the ice.
Oh, okay, alright. I'm with you.
So,
I would like to read.
you'd like to read? You may
Yeah.
continue to read. For the most part, Felix,
What is-
Uh,
a lot of these diaries are in Eoxian, as you would kind of expect.
Okay.
However,
Oh, we got potions of comprehend languages.
yeah, we sure do.
if you want to use one of those, it will count as an order of success.
Done.
Done.
Where is it?
Where is it?
Comprehension elixir.
I don't think we put them in our stash.
I grabbed. Yeah, we didn't fully pull them all over. I have one in my inventory.
Composter has the other
Thanks.
one.
Yeah. Glub.
So I'll just. Oh. Matt got it for you. There you go.
Glub.
How did he get it? Composter forgot it. But yes.
Ah.
I know all.
Well, at the very least, the diaries and journals begin to make a lot more
I will
sense now.
investigate these bodies in the ice.
The bodies in the ice? Alright. Perception
They sure
or
are
medicine?
diaries and journals.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're still getting some delay.
A little
A
bit.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. You said they are diaries and journals, and then cut out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, people are
But
just
I
rocking
will
the checks.
give you a perception check.
Alright.
Roll good number, Daigo Burr.
Yeah.
Oh god, I might have to do a full reset. Well, that is a success for you, Compulsive Art. Veliana, what are
Sweet.
you doing?
I'll continue talking with Kristoff, but due to the nature of our conversation, could I use occultism?
You absolutely can use occultism. That is one of the options there.
Yeah, it's just a +2 difference.
Yeah.
Okay. So he talked about Asoyo using supernatural abilities.
Or at least it granted
and such.
supernatural abilities.
Could we
yes.
delve into that? Granted, supernatural abilities. Could we delve into that? Because I have an idea on how what those could be, given our special specs. Would I be able to use oddity identification as part of that?
I will say yes.
Cool.
Oh wow, we're just rocking all the checks then?
To be fair, +13.
Oh no, absolutely. I just set the DCs at the level and I'm thinking maybe I needed to set them a bit higher.
Oh, I can get up to +15 deception if I was trying to pretend to be undead.
Well, you and Kristoff begin to get into the discussion of things, and as your discussion kind of gets into it, he does kind of mention the fact that there's a lot lining up. Like, not necessarily supernatural abilities that you've manifested since the missing moment, but he kind of describes how some of the researchers went through some things, and they too kind of manifested some weird abilities along similar veins.
Yeah. Did they develop similar, tattoos in the same language as the runes that we have on us?
No tattoos that I'm aware of.
Oh.
Hey, now that I can decipher all writing, can I read the tattoo?
Yeah.
Give me a will save.
Diadar, does it not? Is it just the little... Oh.
Oh dear. You read the word of God. Hey.
Fuck it.
Ball.
You kind of look at the tattoo in a mirror nearby, and by mirror I mean in the reflections of the ice. And
Hell yeah.
you do kind of feel a chill go down your spine. The rune, however, does not change.
Sorry, the rune, however, does not what?
It doesn't change or move. It does not translate.
Right.
Whatever effect
But
is on
even
the
with that,
tattoo
You cannot read it.
is probably beyond the level of this comprehend languages.
He's better than this crappy level 2 potion. What are you talking about? Nothing's better than a crappy level 2 potion.
Nothing worthwhile on putting on another person.
Right? God.
I'm gonna waste a level 6 spell slot to tattoo this random schlop.
No, 10th level.
Oh, good.
10th level? Yeah, 10th level. Love it.
Yeah, or we're gonna go fight God and call it a day. This is a 1 to 20 AP, right?
1 to 20?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
No. This is definitely a 1 to 10. You're fine. However, as you're kind of going through the journals and diaries, you do find some scrolls.
That's been like, been there, done that, don't want to do it again.
Yes.
Silence is stuff.
Oh, I think we're just getting some delays, honestly.
Yay, delays.
Delay your face.
That's right. Alright, so where do these scrolls come from?
As Felix is kind of going through the diaries, you find a couple of the scrolls kind of tucked in amongst the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
A bumpy ride in the season Discord? Absolutely. We're having a time right now.
Well, they seem worth pocketing.
An absolute time. Well, all that said, because we are at the halfway point, I am going to go to a 10-minute break so I can do a complete reset. The stream will probably drop for a little bit, but we should be back within the 10 minutes. Because apparently I've got to do other things with NVIDIA and stuff because it's just chundering everything because it wants to update. The only thing worse than NVIDIA for updates is Windows. But we shall be back very soon. Stick around. Like I said, it will probably say that I'm disconnected, but I will be reconnected very soon. But thank you for your patience, everyone. We shall return very soon. Hello, everyone. Give me a second. Everything's coming back.
Yay! We're all very excited.
You'll notice something very quickly, and that I think for the most part, Theater Obscura, your local mysterious auditorium. Yeah, I guess. One of the things you'll notice is that the icicles are all gone.
No, I put them back. It's all good.
You put them back? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh yeah, let's go.
You've had them for a while.
Thank you, everyone in chat, for sticking around for like 10 minutes while absolutely nothing was happening. Yeah, that's very sweet of you.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow us on all the socials, particularly YouTube, where the VOD of this will be complete.
Well, why is the ice gone?
Do we want the ice back? I reckon I could do a better job.
You reckon you could do a better job?
Whoops, that was supposed to be white, not black.
No, black? Awkward. But we're back. Everything seems to be running smoothly. I'm not getting any delays. How is my East German accent? Is it like causing problems? Are we good? Is it starting to cause the crackles again?
Perfect.
Perfect? Well, I mean, I want to go perfect, but yes. Appreciated all the same. But no, apparently all the fancy icicles with their shiny effects were causing problems, so I should have just gone for static images instead. But I also had to do it. Just do all that? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. We fixed it. It's better now.
That is one way to put it. However...
Finish that E, Andrew.
It's not letting me. It randomly started working. It's fine.
It's fine?
I was clicking like mad to try and get it to work. It just wasn't.
Amateur.
You say that, it just wasn't.
This pretty map by Chepeku Maps, and the players are just putting vanilla ice all over it.
There's nothing I love more than drawing over a good Chepeku map.
That's the content that people are here for, Matt.
There's nothing like just spreading all the vanilla ice everywhere.
Oh, like the Agents of Edgewatch landing pages.
Oh, it became pretty funky, didn't it?
It really became funky. That said, thank you everyone for being so patient. We are back by the sounds of things, and things seem to be going absolutely fine now. See, that does actually look really nice. Well done. You did good.
Nailed it. I
Nailed
told you I
it.
could do better.
This is now a JPEG.
Hilarious.
Okay.
I can only give you so many hero points before
Right.
BGM just starts getting angry at me.
When last we left
Look,
off,
if you-
however, our players were talking to Kristoff and going through some of the old diaries and journals that were left here by the previous inhabitants. After interviewing and talking to Kristoff for what feels like a good 2 hours, he says, well, as much as I would love to stay, I do have an appointment with the Star Wardens to get to.
Right. Yep. Of course.
Give them our
we'll-
regards.
We'll see ourselves out in 2 hours, I guess. Before the thing drops, right?
You'll
Let's be safe with an hour and go with a solid hour and 45.
Well,
That-
yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Look, you will feel the wards start to break. It won't be sudden. You'll start feeling like a lightness of breath. The temperature will probably drop a fair bit, just considering all the ice around the place. But otherwise, you'll know. And you will have
Okay.
time.
Okay. Sounds. Yep. Cool. Thanks. Good luck with your whatever you're doing thing.
Oh, it should be fine. It should be fine. With that, he leaves you to your own devices.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, have you seen our own devices?
Oh,
They're
what's that?
trustworthy.
The Blackfrost Observatory dash 8 points.
Yeah, because you've gotten 8 research points. Actually, you've gotten 6. I've dropped it because we're missing a player tonight.
Neat.
Hmm. Fair enough.
Fair.
Fair enough. If only I was.
Should we perhaps head upstairs?
If only I had
What?
8th level spells. So then object reading, go back a century.
Matt,
Yeah?
quick.
What?
This floor has them too.
Oh, okay.
As soon as Viliana gets up here, Felix has their arms open. I banish thee, ice!
I had to. It wouldn't. I did it and it was like no. Oh come on, let me do this.
Please select at least 1 token. How about we just do these ones?
Okay, let's.
Let's fix up the ice.
No, it's. I can't get down X, cause it broke.
It broke.
So I clicked myself to go through the little staircase, and it didn't work, and it just left down X behind.
Boop.
There we go. Thank you.
That's an easy fix. I've got it set up so whenever I pull you onto a map, it pulls in Dallinax as being mounted on you.
Ah, nice. Yeah, down the duplicate down X stay mounted on the staircase.
Mirror Dallinax.
Exactly.
That's something you're
What can you
really
see,
considering?
Felix? What can you see?
That's a good question. What can I see?
Well, if you want to look through the telescope,
Sure.
astrology lore will be best for this.
No.
You can also use crafting. Otherwise,
I will take the
Okay,
burning
for-
hot mug of tea.
otherwise, Arcana or Occult. I will say, Veliana, as you examine the mug of hot coffee, it's not hot, it's frozen in place. Whatever befell this observatory happened very, very suddenly.
The steam itself. Even
Yeah, my favorite
frozen.
thing is the steam itself is just a frozen mist.
Yeah, it's that cold.
Are you
when it's
satisfied
cold
with
out
that
and
roll, Felix?
you- Breath is frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah? Unfortunately, you're not really able to make heads or tails of it.
What can you say, Felix? Tell us.
You see the
Uh,
black inky void.
Someone's left the cap on.
Oh,
You give it a go.
you go and take the cap off, and I'll give it a go.
Hang on, wait. Has someone literally left the cap on this thing? It looks like it on stream.
Sort of does.
Little
It
bit.
does.
I don't think so, though.
Yeah, I don't think so, but like, yeah, it could have.
Yeah, maybe.
Someone forgot to turn on the laser pointer.
Well, we don't want to attract giant cats.
Yeah, just tell me that that does not look like a laser pointer.
Oh, it's absolutely a scope.
A scope, so you can aim the telescope.
Wow. Veliana.
Sorry,
Alright.
Matt. If or is yeah.
Combustifer, what are you doing? Crafting? Or perception?
Because
Because I see the
maybe
eagle eye
perception?
elixir.
Because I think he's trying to look through the telescope.
Alright, give me a perception check,
yeah.
Combustifer.
Yep. Is it a? Can I? Sorry, I've forgotten the words. They're right in front of me, and I can't even read them. Am I searching, or am I just perceiving?
You are kind of searching.
Ah.
Because you're trying to look for subtle details.
Wow. I'm gonna use my last hero point. That was terrible. Well,
You
it's
gonna
not
use-
terrible, but
That's better.
Much
it's a little
better.
better. It's past that mental mindset that I wanted to break, aka 20. Lucy Main watching that guy.
Yeah, Luxie Main doesn't even need to use the telescopes on Castrovel. He literally just
No.
looks up, his eye extends like 300 feet forward, and then he sees us.
I can't wait to go for the epilogue for Luke C. Main. I've already got it written. But, Veliana, what are you doing?
That's a good question.
Yeah?
Yeah. So there's a bunch of papers here.
Yep.
So let's go over there. And let's occultism up in this shindig.
Alright, give me that occultism check. Nice. Alright, so, Compostifer. As you look through the telescope, you find that, similar to what Kristoff said, you can't really move it left to right. You can, however, kind of zoom it in and out.
Ooh, zoom.
And by doing that, you're able to get kind of a better look at the night sky. You get the feeling Felix was probably looking at, one of those patches of just void.
Yeah. Void patches.
Right? They happen all the time.
Mm-hmm.
As you start to kind of look through it, though, and adjust backwards and forwards, it's not so much that you see stars, it's that you see a kind of deeper darkness set amongst the night sky. A somewhat absence of light, if you will.
Is it upsetting?
It's a little, it wakes you out a little, not gonna lie.
You're witnessing Vanta Black.
You know,
Diplomats,
lose some sanity.
in India.
Oh, if
I
only
am
we're
not
playing Call of
Anish
Cthulhu.
Kapoor.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Bill.
What, we're not gonna flick that bean?
That's not how you
Hey,
say that.
What? Matthew!
Matt,
Doesn't mean
I
that.
understand that Nikki's not here, so you feel like you have to compensate. But
No, okay, so it's a reference to an art installation that Anish Kapoor made called The Bean,
Yes.
which is just a giant bean in, I think it's Seattle, that has been painted chrome and it looks terrible, and people continuously make jokes about it. And that is one of the
Yeah.
jokes.
We're all gonna believe you this once, but if it happens again,
I can post
Yeah,
topo links.
this is your verbal word.
Anywho.
Anywho. It does kind of send a chill through you, Compostifer.
That's right. Yeah.
Veliana,
Yes.
as you're going through the documents and kind of journals here, there seems to be various amounts of scribbles. And a couple of them are notations on the Blackfrost itself. One of them in particular, you're pretty sure as you kind of go through your like occult meanings for things and symbology, they designate the Blackfrost as nameless. And not nameless in the sense that, you know, no one has given it a name, because you've already heard many people give it many different names. But in the very literal, real sense, on a metaphysical level, it has no name.
Felix,
yo,
so these notes, they refer to Asoyo as being nameless. I think that it has to do with true names in portion, but you're the expert here.
now that does seem interesting. Let's give it a look-see.
Oh, he's not here.
Well done. That's quick.
I'm gonna throw myself into the ice. No.
Nah?
By no, I mean yeah.
I don't know why you rolled 12 and you're like, no, my +7.
I could have done better than 12. I just didn't.
Also, when he does dumb shit like this, it tends to work out.
This isn't dumb shit.
Then why weren't you happy
When
with the
19
19?
probably succeeded.
Because I rolled a good number before and you were like, no.
You gotta
Rolled a
wait until he says
17.
yes or no, because you can reroll after you know the result.
Too eager, this one. Too eager.
Yeah. That's my problem.
Honestly, Felix, you're not quite sure what it means, and
Listen, this is clearly bullshit. Everything has some kind of name.
yeah, that's pretty much what you come down to.
This icy bastard didn't know what he was talking about.
However, as Veliana kind of points it out to you, and the two of you are going through these documents, you do find references to a weapon.
Hello.
Loosely translated, the name of the weapon is Signature.
Okay, so I should still be under the effects of comprehend languages. What's it actually translated as?
Uh,
Oh, gotcha.
Hell with you, Matt.
Well done.
To sign one's name, to be given a name.
I like that. I like that better. It's a bit wordy, but... Hey, so what was it before? Because I've forgotten. I was too kind of up myself on that one. Signature. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
I don't know. Name giver
Some-
sounds
Some
cool.
kind of signature weapon, you say?
I thought it was clever.
Okay, so signature weapon.
Now,
Interesting.
apparently, according to this documentation, they did have it on site.
Oh,
That sounded awful past tense.
In the facility.
not in here, in the blown up crater facility.
Yes.
And how long do we have left?
An hour,
Roughly.
presumably.
We can do it in an hour.
How close is the facility?
Oh, no, look.
Crater.
It is a crater.
An hour away.
There is...
That's my that's not what my question is in regards to. Is it within the atmosphere
No.
bubble that was created?
Yeah, within the healthy bubble of life. Yeah.
It is not, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because that is the more important question than whether or not it's a crater.
Yeah, that's quite true.
I'm gonna take this notebook.
Yep. As a kind of final note for now, before you get to have a better look over it, the notebook does suggest that the original designs for the signature is left with the jailers, who the weapon was originally loaned from.
Jailers.
And that's coming from your comprehend languages as well, Felix.
Neat. I share all the information that I've learned.
Okay. Jailers. Recall knowledge?
It'll be difficult.
Yeah.
I want to say occult or society.
They're both the same for me.
While Veliana is doing that, hey, Composter, can I get a perception check from you?
Yeah, I like doing those. I'm gonna give it pursuant onto a lead. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a 21.
That'll be enough. Composter, you see something very suddenly come up in the telescope.
Oh.
Fuck your difficulty, Matt.
I can see this through the telescope, not on top of the telescope.
You know how when you're kind of using a telescope generally and then a fly lands on the cap?
It hasn't happened personally, but I could imagine it. Yep.
You understand the principle there?
Sure. That. So, taking up the entire vision of the thing, this fun-looking fellow, I will alarmedly inform my friends. There's like a faceless black demon creature on the end of the telescope.
You should probably stop looking at the telescope.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna just put the eyepiece back on.
Just screw it in tight.
Composter, you notice the creature is now slowly crawling its way down the telescope itself, seeming to
Neat, of course.
sniff the air.
Mm-hmm. Dang it! I smell.
It doesn't have any It doesn't have a nose or nostrils. It can't smell.
I will
We don't have to worry
further
about
point at it and say it's not no longer on the end of the telescope. It's traveling down the telescope. Felix, you can see that, right?
Can I see that?
You can see it.
Can't you see we're busy? You can go away now.
I
I'll
will
say
get
that, Glenn.
everyone to roll initiative as it launches from the telescope.
Are you telling me you're busy? Go away, or are you telling?
No, I was
you're
telling.
busy?
I said it in Aklo. So, do you speak Aklo?
Yeah, right. Yep.
Does it
Can
speak
I- can I
Aklo?
just-
Oh wow, it does.
Can I deceive it?
Oh, I speak. Why do I speak Aklo?
Magic.
I did see an 18 then. Veliana, I'll get that initiative check from you as well.
Okay. Can I deceive it?
You can attempt a deception instead of perception.
Yeah, it's a +6 difference.
Neat.
Whew. Well,
We'll circle back to that natural 20 on the jailers.
oh yeah, just remind me about it, yeah?
Yeah.
Compostifer, you will be up first.
Mm-hmm. This thing looks unfriendly.
Certainly doesn't look too pretty.
Unfriendly. What did I think would be a good idea? Oh, I didn't prepare any alchemical things today. Good.
Because nothing bad was going to happen whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly. So what does it matter? Alright, I'm gonna pull out a weapon. And have a do the thing that like is my thing. I'm gonna
Devise
have
a
a think
stratagem.
thing.
Think. I got it. No, you
got
don't.
it. I got it. If I shoot at it, it'll break the telescope, and that's a bad idea because the telescope's important, even though it's abandoned and no one uses it. I am going to use defensive reevaluation
Yep.
to raise AC a little bit. I've done that. I've switched weapons. I'll load. I can load as well.
All right.
And that's my turn.
No weaknesses.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Is it a part of a lead? Because your lead currently is Blackfrost.
It's part of the devise a stratagem. I can.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
sorry.
I can make a knowledge check on my target.
Mm.
Yes. What would I roll to figure out something about this that I might know, Matt?
Occultism is probably the best one.
Okay. I could give you an occultism.
Also, Buddy just looks cool.
He does look cool. I like these things. I don't have enough
Got any
excuses to use them.
No history with them there, Matt.
I got a
Compostifer.
20 on occultism.
Hitting right on the money for the occultism check. This is what is known as a night gaunt.
Night gaunt. Yep.
This one is looking a little bit more gaunt than you would expect, as if it is hungry.
Less night, more gaunt. Okay. Hungry, night gaunt.
They're most well known for picking up creatures about its size and smaller, flying them up into the air, and just kind of playing with them for a little while before dropping them.
Okay. Well, that's scary. In 2 sentences. Alright, what have I got? Hey guys, I think this is a night gaunt. Careful, they try and pick you up and fly you in the air.
That's not concerning whatsoever.
I'm gonna ride it like
Grab a hold of something.
I heard that.
Grab tightly onto Felix's shoulder.
Good idea.
All right.
Pros do that with nuts. Yeah, they drop them on street walks.
Compostifer, I believe that's you down there.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Veliana.
Yeah, 'tis I.
Oh yeah.
I feel that it has some verticality going on though.
Not enough to affect this.
Cool. Looking at all my spells that have a range of 30 feet.
You just have to get a little bit closer, it's fine. But no, it is 30 feet away from you, you're good.
Yeah, okay.
It is on the side of the telescope, but still kind of, like I said, not enough verticality to make a difference.
Yeah. I will...
Evil Eye?
Hey, we're busy here. Go the fuck away.
Good idea.
Oh god, it was still zoomed in on Compositor on my other screen.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Call forth a spiritual armament.
Alright.
So, as default, piercing or spirit if it is better.
Neither. As in either is good.
Oh, when you said neither, it's like, oh, okay.
No.
Sounds useless.
Either is good. It does not have
okay.
any weaknesses or resistances in this particular instance.
Yeah, the catch is it's
Oh,
in that case it has to be piercing because my choice is piercing. Then it does spirit if it is better. So yeah, I'll make a.
that'll be a hit.
For 11 points of damage. 1, 2, 3.
And that's you done. As you attack over your spiritual weapon, the Night Gaunt. Well, I think we know what's going to happen here.
It's going to grab Compositor because he's gooey. No.
Well, Felix,
Did it move into my area?
it did in fact move into your area.
But it has to move through. Not into.
It is, however, going to attempt to attack you with its claw. And that'll be a hit. And
That's a lot of damage.
as it slashes against you, it is going to attempt to also grab you with its third action.
No.
Boop. And then we got that. Oh, you're just gonna make it difficult for me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Joke's on you, it doesn't have athletics.
It got a 20 on its athletics check versus your
What's that
fortitude
again?
DC.
Just.
Just? You're grabbed?
I'm grabbed.
It is, however, out of actions. Felix.
Unfortunate. Attacking counts, right?
Attacking counts for
Getting out of a grab.
unarmed strike.
Or do I have...
Athletics, acrobatics, or an unarmed strike.
I will athletics by flexing.
Nice.
Ooh, I actually have to check that. That is just enough. That is its
Hooray!
that is its DC.
Wait. That counted as... Did that count as an attack?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
of them are attacks.
Reconsider your options.
A little bit, yeah.
Do you have any of the push
I do,
traits?
but... Oh, yeah, no, I'll still Brutish shove.
Press. Ah, that was the word I was looking.
Yeah, that's my size.
It is your size. I was about to say, I know you. I know what you do.
I got it.
Does that.
Oh, because... Oh, that's right. You got a striking weapon now, don't you?
I do.
Yep.
Well, as you free yourself from its grip, you kind of push it away. 5 feet? No,
Yep.
critical. So, with your brutish shove, so mean. It's just a little bit hungry.
Hangry is what I have in my notes.
Yep.
And then I also speak Aklo, so I will be telling it to fuck right off. Do with that as you will.
I mean, that'll be a success. Composter, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to devise a stratagem, and then base my roll on
Wow, really?
what I'm going to do. I've got a perfect plan, guys. Here we go.
It's the
There's like
telescope.
railings and stuff all around where that thing's standing, right?
Kind of, yeah. You get the feeling that it's part safety, part movement for the telescope itself.
Yeah, all right. But that's all right. It doesn't move. I'm going to draw my manacles,
Yep.
move over here, and attempt to handcuff it to a pole, or foot cuff it to a pole, or tail cuff it to a pole. It's got a big barb on its tail. That might work.
Alright. You know, in Agents of Edgewatch, I actually had rules for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There you go.
But, give me an athletics check to grapple.
Oh, yeah. Strunk boy. Yeah.
Well, you have it grabbed.
Woo!
And next turn, when you have more actions, you can also manacle it there.
Yeah. That seems like a dumb idea now. Oh, well.
Well, it can't fly up and away.
That's very true.
Why not? I have it grabbed. That's what it wants. It can fly away, right? I'll
And-
eat because I'm grabbing it. It's immobile.
You know, I think it's
Ha,
going to be happy to
Genius.
just... Well. It might just have to reverse that grab if it gets the opportunity. Veliana.
Exactly.
Yeah, 'tis I. Well, I'm an evil eye.
That'll be a
He's bit
failure.
sick.
And your ongoing
Uh,
misery ticks over, so the frightening continues.
It unfortunately does not. It's just out of range.
Ah. I was like, that would work, though. That would absolutely
It would.
work.
Oh wait,
thought you
no.
were about to move.
Friend would not, because friend does not have a set duration. It ticks down.
It just ticks down automatically. Alright. Anyway,
Yeah,
2 actions
I,
remaining.
I looked it up. 2 actions remaining. I sustain. You get spiritual weapon.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Second, off guard. Huzzah!
Nice.
That's because it's grabbed.
Can't wait to roll 2 ones. Oh no, that's better. 14 damage.
Yay!
as the dagger just goes right through the forehead.
And slices it.
Okay, so the telescope is now off limits.
Is everyone okay?
Yes, I felt like I was on the culmination of a breakthrough there for a second. Where was I?
Compostifer and Felix.
My blood hurts. Yeah?
Can I get a perception check from the two of you?
Yeah.
Felix.
Hey.
It's as the two of you are kind of looking at Veliana. Felix, you look beyond her to the ice. Now,
Okay.
vast sections of this ice, as described before, have bodies in it, but also it's flat enough in places to kind of act as a mirror
Yeah.
and kind of show reflections and that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Veliana's reflection is not her.
Okay.
You see a
An
woman.
awful fin there, fella.
You see a woman in a black gown. Some sort of veil obscuring most of her face. Fine, polished obsidian jewels grace the entirety of the dress. And in her hands is a staff, likewise made of what looks like polished obsidian, with the top of it featuring a jagged piece of black ice.
Just sort of wordlessly. Just gonna pick up Veliana, turn her around, and then plonk her back down.
Veliana, you will also see this woman. She's your height, your build, but that's kind of where the differences end. But it is at this point where you will see her mouth the words, "It's you."
J accused.
And
Okay.
she will slam her fist against the
Matt?
ice. Yep,
One sec. I have a spell.
yep,
Well, this is not this is nothing what this spell does.
yep,
But the name of the spell,
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Broken Mirror. Just want to break the reflection.
You just want to break the reflection?
Yeah, it's like, yes, it's me. Fuck off.
Caster, I have a spell. Well, yeah, no, that's kind of how it goes. Well, spend it, cast it.
Done.
The ice, the reflection itself, shatters and breaks. But as it does, you see thin cracks beginning to form across the entirety of the ice, spreading out. And this is when, for the rest of us, you see the bodies in the ice begin to move.
All in favor of leaving?
I think it's time to go.
Indeed.
Like hell.
They're being added to the initiative counter.
I'm not adding him to the initiative counter. If you were to run,
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the two of you and we out.
Yeah, we out.
you're going to start running.
Dun, 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 dun. That's all, folks. Hey, Antara, you missed some cool stuff. Let's go. Bye.
Apparently, I'm carrying Compostifer now.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm doing like a Scooby-Doo, jumped up onto your shoulder,
Come on.
and I'm like,
I'm scared, Raggy.
Oh no! I'm not strong enough to carry all of them.
We are as one!
I'm bringing you all with me. Totally broke things. Oh no, it worked. Let's go.
All right. I'm not going to bring Antara into the next scene because I don't think it's really necessary. But as you start to make your way out of the observatory, the ice that had begun to break and shatter upon the inside begins to start coming out from the observatory rapidly. In jutting waves as you see the observatory start to be covered in it. The Blackfrost dead beginning to emerge from the observatory itself. Guess what? We're in a chase. For the first stage of this, you're going to be wanting to get a little bit of distance.
Yeah.
Seeing as I'm carrying everyone, can we go into Scooby-Doo tactics so I go through a hole in the wall and end up like the other end?
God.
Can I come into this cave down here?
My suggestion that I've got written down is, of course, athletics. But if you have other suggestions, I am more than happy to hear them.
Ooh. They're undead, right?
They are undead.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Let's
Well, we can do athletics. Or I could try and just convince them that we went the other way.
Him go that way.
Duration 10 minutes, but it only costs 2 actions to cast. Alright. Occultism is your spell casting.
I'd like to use this for its whole entire deception.
For deception? Alright, do deception.
Yeah. Can I get the benefits of the deception portion of the spell?
Yes.
Plus
You're
4
using the spell.
Cool. I'm just gonna click cast. And then I'm going to deception and
Be free to disable the walls. Yeah. If only that worked.
so that's a 28.
Ooh. That
Very
will be a
nice.
critical success. That's 2 of the chase points that I need. Compostifer and Felix, what are you two doing?
I have 35 feet of movement. I would like to just
Run?
do that 3 times.
Alright. Athletics.
Do I need to roll athletics for my natural land speed?
Yes.
Chase rolls.
Because this is a skill challenge.
This seems awfully anti-elven.
I mean, you still succeeded.
I know.
It's more about you get down a set of stairs and another undead guy jumps out.
I just elf step away. It's fine.
Not level 9 yet.
Not yet, anyway.
Until level 9, we don't have a word for what we do down there.
Compostifer, I have all the chase points that we need for this section.
Uh-huh.
But if you want to add something...
No. Scared Scooby-Doo holding on to Valiana,
Fair enough.
who was cradling me like a baby and cartoonishly strong, just carrying me. Yep.
All right.
The visual of that is too good to pass up.
You know what?
I'm
Absolutely
carrying
fair.
everyone.
The zombies behind you can't keep pace. You are moving way too fast for them. However, the ice that is going before them is catching up to all of you. And as it kind of starts to get closer to you, the ice begins to kind of jut out in icicles trying to stab at you. How are you getting past this obstacle? I have written down as a suggestion reflex saves. Otherwise, you could potentially use acrobatics to kind of dodge and move your way through. but I'm always up for suggestions.
I'm a glass shield to protect myself.
Cultism check then.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do that.
Just gonna do that quickly. Yeah.
Here we go.
Actually, Felix is supposed to be on 1 hero point.
And I am.
I just need to add it on the overlay. Veliana,
Okay.
that is a critical success.
I got it.
You're doing well. Felix
Yeah.
and Compostifer.
Combustor, you have a turn.
Okay. Spikes. My one weakness. I am going to rummage in my pockets and
I'm terrified.
offer this potion of leaping.
I want to say either athletics or an alchemy check, so crafting.
I'll give you an athletics check.
You can get the bonus you get from jump if it gives you a bonus.
It just gives you
More
Lets you
range.
jump like 30 feet.
yeah.
I'll give you a +2 for it. A +2 circumstance bonus.
Sounds good.
As you drink a potion to leap ahead like a gummy bear, I guess.
It probably means that I can like jump down one of these cliff faces rather than having to walk all the way around the stairs. I can just move straight away from the thing. Oh, it's not gone particularly well. I've got a hero point left.
You do
What
have
is it?
one?
Yeah. Should
No,
also
I have
be
none.
what, 2 higher?
Oh, wow, okay. Natural 20?
Well, that's true.
Alright.
Yeah,
We
I
just
didn't
see
put the thing in.
Compostifer
I
just-
typed it out, but I didn't hit the add button. Whoops. Oh well.
Jump off and do that like star thing that Team Rocket does.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, my
He
favorite,
lands back on Casterfell.
no, my favorite part about this is Velion is carrying Compostifer. Compostifer does like a reverse chokehold, picks up Velion and then jumps.
Yep. Yeah, you've lifted me up, and now I lift you up
God.
while you're lifting me up, and then we levitate, because that's how flying works.
I can see the rage comic now.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. You got that reference.
Oh, we're free. We're free.
You are now free. Heads, we're gonna drag Antara down as well.
Man,
Rapscallion
she's
just
got easy
comfortably
route.
like climbs the wall straight down.
Oh, look, Grub Stallion's fast as hell.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Random tangent in the middle of the chase.
Oh god, yeah.
So Kristoff went to meet the Star Wardens, right?
Yeah.
Could Antara have just gone with him because she's a fangirl?
Yes and no.
I just thought, hey, narrative reason why she's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think
And
she
she
would have
did go
left you
there.
alone on a dead planet?
I feel like it's like, oh, nothing's wrong's gonna happen in this observatory. Like Kristoff says, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, look,
Yeah,
when you
she
came
goes
down
with
the
Kristoff
stairs.
and then forget everything that happens.
Look, when you came down the stairs, Antara had already killed like 3 zombies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Ah, cool. So
That makes sense.
she gets to do cool stuff too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't like thinking about this party for too long because I realize we don't have a voice of reason character, and that worries me so much.
super dope. As you continue to race towards the gate, you can feel the air starting to get heavy in your lungs as whatever ward Kristoff put upon this area is starting to break under the pressure of the ice. For its part, the ice is beginning to shoot ahead of you, not underneath your feet, but trying to get around you as it puts up a barrier. Compostifer, you're already beyond the barrier at this point. Because, you know, you jump good. But, what is everyone else doing to get beyond this barrier?
Shield? Wasn't that what the shielding was for? But, huh.
Like I said, it's not kind of coming up around you, it's coming up in front of you to stop you from running.
Okay.
Okay, so Felix is going to call out to one of the great elven, I don't want to call them god heroes, but legendary heroes.
Yeah.
Probably like demigod status sort of thing. For Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
For fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Natural 20? Yeah?
Yeah.
You just gotta break through the ice? Is that the plan?
Yep. Subtly.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that with my previous thing, glass shield definitely had to have been broken.
You can kind of maintain it, but at this point you'd need another option.
Yeah.
If you want to try to maintain it, you can.
Okay, I'll try maintaining it, but I need another option, right?
You do.
I mean,
Give me that attack roll.
will do.
That will be a success. Veliana, you kind of
Nice.
see the barrier come up and you fire off a force shot. It strikes the ice and begins to crack it, and with that, Felix just kind of smashes all the way through it. At this point, the gateway is in sight. It's open. You can see Alil on the other side kind of waving at all of you and kind of trying to usher you forward as quickly as possible. I need one more round of skill checks, people. As the ice is starting to come up around your feet, making it uneven and hard to move.
Okay. Alrighty, we can do this. Just one last stretch.
I believe in all of you. You got this.
Yeah. So let's change attacks a bit. Yeah. Ooh. This says more about Veliana's person. Yeah, can I? So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to hype up the party. But
Yep.
I'm definitely lying.
We're all gonna die. I can't let them know.
Yeah, it's like we're fucked. Like that ice is like it just keeps coming. Veliana's definitely a pessimist. Let's be real.
All right. Deception. Oh.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. Not a critical failure, though. Felix and Compostiver.
Okay, so what's gonna worry me is I'm concerned that the universe thought the last thing I did was the stupid thing I'm going to do, and therefore gave me that good roll. This is the stupid thing I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Felix, in his heart of hearts and soul of souls, truly believes that as an elf, he is not destined to die here.
All right.
This place doesn't have a good enough vibe.
It failed the vibe check. Ooh.
No, I'm not satisfied with that.
No.
Ooh. On my screen,
Yeah,
it
there we go.
really sat upon a
Elven
20.
superiority!
as you kind of bring, what's the best way to put this? Calling upon your heritage,
Okay.
calling upon your heritage, your long and noble lineage of a noble house of elves. You instill within yourself the courage to press yourself forward even faster. Composifer, what are you doing?
I don't know. I think I'm out of cool things.
Lies and slander.
We've been out of cool things since we started.
Composifer is inspired by elf superiority, apparently.
Do you got like Alchemist Fire?
I do not have Alchemist's Fire. Yeah, if you play games with me on the reg, you'll notice that I'll pick a very cliche class that has a very cliche thing and then obstinately not use that thing to try and find out what the other thing that it does.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, Viliana has a single theme and pretty much sticks to it. It's a mirror. He's got it.
D&D 5e warlock that doesn't have whatever that warlock cantrip is terrible. By the way.
Oh, it is. 90% of their class is built around spamming that.
Yep.
Ultra Blast!
Eldritch Blast, that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You're right. I've played a warlock in 5e.
We've got ice spikes coming out of the ground
Yep.
to try and trip us up. I am going to attempt to devise a stratagem. I am rolling against the ice. I'm going to use my water skin and try and melt the ice.
Okay.
Or at least make it less spiky.
Give me an attack roll.
Yes. Yes, I can do that. Unarmed?
Give me a War Razor roll.
What a... Okay.
Because I get the feeling your water skin doesn't actually contain water.
Sure, it contains my war razor.
Yeah, where else do you keep it?
Yeah.
With your natural 20, you pour the water out onto the ground. Now, I
It's
almost...
lumpy juice.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's probably lumpy juice, isn't it?
Well,
It's either thick
it is...
water or it's something chunky.
Oh, it's not a water skin. It's a water skin, like the British.
God.
Water.
What water skin?
Well, water. So just war. It's a war skin. That's why the war razor's in there.
Yep. It's the people on Castroville were making apple cider. They were decoring all of the apples and then juicing the rest of them. I took all of the cores and just juiced the apple cores. Seeds. That's what's in my water skin.
Like, I'm cringing, but at the same point, I know it's not as bad as it sounds.
Not that bad, right?
Honestly, it's
with a
probably
bunch of apple seeds.
the least worst thing Compostifer's ever done. It's probably the best thing he's put in that water skin.
One
Well,
time he bought a bottle of tomato juice. That was just it.
With that natural 20, however, all of you begin the last charge to the gate. As I said before, Alil is waiting for you, waving. But as she's waving,
Is she waving hello or is she waving like, get away?
you see her face immediately fall as it gets a look of
Lived.
terror. and she starts pointing behind all of you.
Oh, I know this technique. If we look behind us, we're doomed, but if we don't notice it, we're fine.
Don't
I immediately look behind.
back.
Felix, you
Hey.
see the telescope from the observatory hurtling towards the gate itself.
The telescope.
You all barely have enough time to duck for cover as it strikes the gate, destroying it.
I said it was off limits.
The ice continues to move, this time now at a slower pace, as if it feels victory. As it continues to kind of crawl towards you. Any last words, players?
Rat. Telescope hits the portal. Portal breaks.
Portal breaks. The entire
Correct.
gate structure is broken and destroyed.
That is, the rocks like fall off the cliff. Gulp. Rot-row.
As all of you kind of start to recover, trying to figure out what to do next, and Tara is looking for any way out, any type of egress, as the ice is starting to come up from all the passages around you. You hear the sound of a door opening as a shimmer of light appears before you. And a maiden in plain gray robes appears, as if she has just stepped through a doorway herself. Her back is to all of you, but you can see that she wears a pleasant, smiling mask on the back of her head. With one hand, she gestures to the encroaching ice, halting its progress, as it begins to build up with jutting spikes, before she gestures with her other hand towards the broken gate, where it quickly reassembles and comes back to life, showing Castrovel and Alil waiting. The maiden in grey gives all of you a partial glance as she turns her head slightly. I will not have it deny your passage again. Run!
Ooh, there's hesitation.
Does this is this figure familiar?
Is this what?
I'm gonna go right ahead and guess to you and me it's familiar, bud.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the Salsetta.
Matt, we both worship Alceta. Are we getting that vibe?
I mean, you know what the depictions of Alceta are?
Yeah, no, that's totally Alceta.
She's telling you to run, though. Compostifer is
thank
already
you, my
through
lady.
the gate.
Yeah, that was what I was asking, because it was like I was either going to say thank you, stranger, or thank you, my lady. Because
I will run through the gate, but just
Yeah.
please look me up. I have some questions.
yeah, through the gate.
And with all of that in a tumbling crash, you all come back through. Alil and a bunch of the other locals are there to greet you. Panicked, but also relieved that all of you are safe. The portal immediately closes behind all of you.
Well, that was fine and all, but let's not go back to Eox.
Tis
Yeah,
a silly place.
A silly place.
No. Why is it that every planet we go to wants to just straight up kill us?
That was close. Who was that person and where did they come from? How did we not see that door on the way in?
Hey, Compy, we're gonna. Veliana and me are gonna take you to a shrine.
Alil at this point will say, "How did you all get through? We saw the gate break."
Hey, do you guys have a shrine to Alceta here, real quick? Real quick.
Of course we have a shrine to Alceta. She gestures to the shrine to Alceta that is nearby, because there are like 4 elf gates here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we're gonna just go.
Yeah,
I just picked Compy.
If you want, come with us, because, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go say thank you.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm going to end tonight's session. Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Not too anxious? We're all good? Checking in with my players?
No, everything's cool.
Well, that definitely felt like a plot moment, so it was either like something was going to happen, just this is still stressful.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Considering the kind of week that Nikki's had, I am a little bit glad that Nikki didn't have to go first.
Yeah.
All that said, however, I will be checking in properly with my players. Don't you worry about that after the stream is all done and over with. But as for the characters, having made a successful trip to Eox and done a little bit of investigation into, well, the Blackfrost and some of the conditions they're in, they were able to find out a little bit of information, precious too little and perhaps a little bit too much. But as you walk away from all this, some questions do remain. Particularly
Like,
for
what
you,
are the
Veliana.
One day I'll get the answer to that question.
Don't worry, I will get to that. But, particularly for you, Veliana, who was the figure in the black gown?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All that said, however, if you want to find out what happens, fuck you. If you want to find out what happens next week, you'll have to join us for when we continue Gatewalkers for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, presented by Tabletop Obscura. Pathfinder 2nd Edition is, of course, by Paizo Publishing. This has all been powered by Foundry VTT. I'm going to probably throw a mighty big finger towards Discord and to NVIDIA for fucking up the first half of this session. But otherwise, the VOD for this will be up. Yeah, powered by Discord somewhat. The VOD for this will be up within about 48 hours. Social links are up. Be sure to check them out. I'm probably gonna go, lay down and relax a little bit. But otherwise, we are going to raid someone. Sabatender was in here earlier, so we're probably just gonna raid back into him.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes. Like, why not, yeah? Otherwise, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone!
Good night. Bye.